The native validation rules built into the browser give you a robust set of rules that you can evaluate input data against. For starters, the value missing rule is applied to an element when you add the required attribute to it, and it returns true if an element marked as required has an empty value. The type mismatch rule returns true if the value of the element is not matched to the declared type. So in this instance, the type is URL, but the value is yellow submarine, so that results in a type mismatch. For pattern mismatch, this will return true if an element's value doesn't match against the regular expression that's in the pattern attribute. So in this case, I have numeric values of 1, 2, 3, 4 against the pattern saying it can only be alpha characters. The too long rule returns true when an element's value's length is longer than the max length attribute. So here the value of hello is 5 characters when the max length will only allow 3. The range underflow rule returns true when a range element's value is smaller than the min attribute. So in this case, the value is 0, but the minimum value allowed is 3. Similarly, range overflow returns true when a range element's value is greater than the max attribute. So here I have a value of 9, and the max allowed is 5. Step mismatch returns true when a range element's value is impossible given the step value. So here the value is 8, but the minimum value is 5, the max value is 20, and it can only step in increments of 5. So 8 would never be possible within this range element. And finally, valid returns true when all other validation rules return false. So as each one of the elements return that they are valid, then the form is recognized as valid. So in this case, that same range element is now in valid state. The minimum value is 5, the maximum value is 20, the step value is 5, and the actual value is 10. Now that you know a little bit more about the built-in validation rules, you'll see how I use them in order to provide custom messages to the user based off of the type of rule that's broken.